Okay, I want to shoot a video this morning for the president. Just wondering, now that you've been censored on Twitter, you've been censored on Facebook, now you could go over to Gab. They don't censor nobody. But you choose to stay on Twitter mainly because you've got so many followers. However, if you went to Gab tonight and quit posting on Twitter, everybody that follows you there with a simple download of an app, just like they did with Twitter, would be there. They would be there. More importantly, all their advertising dollars would be there. So you'd quit financing the war effort against your allies if you're really on our side. That's what you would do. But your advisors, those super intelligent ones that you pay so much money to, who tell you to hire rats like John Bolton and a few others, they advise you against it. Now, I know nothing like me. I would have told you John Bolton was a rat from day one, but you'd never listen to me because I'm just a damn truck driver. What do I know? I'll tell you what I know. I got common sense. I can see a rat around the corner, okay? I don't have to be face to face with him. I know he's a rat. He was always a rat. He's one of them gutless chicken hawks, wouldn't serve in the damn Boy Scouts. Will send your kid off to die, wants to attack everybody. I ain't got no respect for him. I knew he was a rat. I couldn't believe you brought him in there. But you did. And these same people are telling you to stay at Twitter, where they've been censoring guys like me for years. Facebook, same way. YouTube, you name it, Google. They censor the hell out of guys like me, and they've only just begun with you because they're trying to get rid of you here at the end. When they get rid of you here at the end, you're done. They'll kick you off of Twitter as soon as you're no longer the president. You just get a little bit of the censor game here now. You won't even be around. They'll kick you off right immediately after Joe Biden gets in there and they find out he's too mentally incompetent and hand it over to Hillary or whoever else he brings in. Probably Hillary. That would be the irony of all. But you can put a stop to it. You know, you talk about it, and I agree with the rhetoric. But I'm beginning to doubt your sincerity when you got the power to shut them down. If you even tried and failed, I would have a little more respect. If you pulled Mitch McConnell in today and you said, hey, Mitch, I want to revoke their protection. I want to break them up. Let's do it. And if he said, well, no, I don't know. Say, well, I don't know either, Mitch, but I know I'm going to be, anyone that wants to primary you, I'm going to be out there on the stump for him next election. If you don't get on this, and Mitch McConnell will get right on it, because he's just like all the rest of them there in Washington. You know, their power is more important than anyone's life or you name it. They won't go against a war. They'd rather shovel, you know, a couple thousand more kids into the meat grinder than to be named, you know, un-American or some bullshit like that. So he'd go along with it. You know it. You know you could revoke their protection. You know you could break it up. But that wouldn't benefit you near as much as it would many, many of your supporters who for years have been disbanded, barred, kicked off, shadow banned, you name it. Your supporters have been treated like dogs for years. They're just now giving you a little taste of it. And you could do something about it if you were serious. You could do something. I'm a truck driver. I can go on today and do a search for shut down highways. And thousands of posts urging people to commit federal crimes to go out here and block interstates. Well, we know what happens when they block interstates. The same people that burn down department stores and so on. And I'm carrying a department store behind me, so I'm shut down. What do you think they're going to do? Well, you see, they drag truck drivers out and gang up on them and beat them up and then rob their freight. And if a truck driver says to hell with that and tries to drive through the damn protest, well, then he can get charged too. And if he kills somebody, oh, it was a racist attack, no doubt. You know, it don't matter. Don't matter, you can run over 100 white kids and 2 or 3 blacks. You did it just simply because they were black. If you happen to be white, you know how that game's played too. But your Justice Department, they're not doing nothing about this. Open threats on the internet to commit federal crimes. Your Justice Department does nothing about it. Now, they have arrested one white guy that threatened to kill a bunch of protesters. Come on, man, it's a double standard and you know it. And I don't know why these people are untouchable. Why they can sit and tell you what they're going to do, and they do it, and they don't go to jail. And why you ain't got Barr in there, or Bill Barr, or whatever in the hell his name is. Why you ain't got him in there today saying, hey, I want you to go after these people. They're openly threatening. They're trying to incite people to shut down highways. Why you ain't got him in there? Well, Mr. President, I don't think we can do that. Well, then you need to say, well, then I need to get rid of you and get someone in here that will do that. It just makes no sense to me. Unless you're in on it. I mean, if you're just playing the game, dragging us along, ain't going to hand the baton to Joe and whoever in the hell he's running with, or whoever he's running with, you're basically handing it over because he don't know what day it is. I don't know why you're not over at Gab. Why you won't support people who believe in free speech. Why you continue to give your power over to these damn people at Twitter who then turn around and finance against you and against me, against your own supporters. Why you don't go over there? Oh, I forgot you're listening to the experts. Same ones that tell you to shut the damn country down. To hire all these knuckleheads. Everybody says you got good instincts. Why the hell you don't use them is beyond me. People respect power. They don't respect weakness. And you show weakness when you point out a problem and then you refuse to act on it. That is weakness. It's just like the guy who, when they march out in front of his truck, stops his truck. Then they rush in like a gang of wild wolves, Oh, this one here's limping, they all attack. If you come around the corner and they're out in the damn street and you come shifting gears, they see smoke coming out of them stacks, they'll get the hell out of that guy's way. That guy'll live. Of course, you'll stand by, twiddling your thumbs while he's charged with a federal crime, trying to defend himself, just like the cop down in Atlanta. You got somebody punches him in the face, takes away his taser, shoots it 2 times at him, and he gets shot. And excessive force. Still had the damn taser, though. Which is still works just like a stun gun. I guess that guy wasn't going to use that no more, Maybe shock him, knock him out. Ain't like he would pull the damn gun off of him. He's already pulled one. I guarantee you he wasn't looking. I'm not going to steal the gun. I'm going to steal the taser. He reached for the first thing he could find. If it had been a revolver, he'd have shot his ass dead. The whole world's gone crazy. And you might as well just climb up on the rooftop and start fiddling. Because Rome's burning for sure. And instead you're up there with the megaphone pointing out everything that's wrong. Well, why the hell don't you do something about it? Get the hell off of Twitter. Go to Gab. Support people who support free speech. The rhetoric is fine. How about a little action? Prove that you mean what you say. Time for bullshitting is long gone.